What's going on, everybody? It is still Saturday, November 15th. You are still watching FreshEvolutionFitness.com with your host, Andy Frisch. And this is still, if I get my big Apple head out of the way, video every day 34.1. Now, last week I did my first product review. It'd be video every day 27.1 or point 2, where I was talking about supplements to take that will help increase your quality of sleep and help you get to sleep. So go check that out if you haven't already seen it. Today, I wanted to do another product review, but not just any product review. I wanted to do a product review of death. And I don't know why, just because it sounds good. It's kind of catchy. So anyways, today's product review of death is going to be covering MusclePharm Hyper Shred Matrix. I'm sorry, not Hyper Shred, just Shred Matrix. It's a fat burner. And the reason I'm covering this is I want to talk about a lot of different fat burners and pre-workout powders, but being in the South, being in America, actually, I think most people are more concerned with burning fat. And some pre-workout powders, depending on the ingredients, not all, but some pre-workout powders can actually have things that will spike insulin or have a higher amount of carbohydrates that can actually blunt your fat burning during the workout. So most fat burners, though, you're going to be able to take. Some people are going to be super sensitive to them, where if you take the fat burner and you're not used to taking things like that, I wouldn't recommend you go and work out, right? You need to have a good tolerance built up before you go and do anything like that. It definitely takes time. If you've never really started working out and you've never really taken supplements, please don't go and buy a fat burner and start popping them and working out, because you're either A, gonna sweat to death and pass out, or B, end up on a stretcher or on the gym floor or on the news, and that's not good. So, covering Shred Matrix. My sensitivity kind of differs. Some stuff I touch, I'm hypersensitive to it, and I don't want to work out on it because my heart feels like it's going to explode out of my chest. Other stuff I can take like twice the recommended dosage, and it doesn't do anything to me. But this is something where the recommended dosage is 3 capsules, and you can take it up to 2 times a day. This is meant to increase fat burning, but it also has diuretic effects in it, which is basically it's going to help expel water out of your body, which just helps you look more defined, more cut up, so to speak. But so it says it's an 8-stage weight loss system. You can see that right there. But and it definitely is. I mean, there's a ton of ingredients. Pause that screenshot right there if you want to read everything. But there are, a bunch of ingredients in here, and I mean, they do have things that will help with energy and fat metabolism, as far as like, guarana seed and caffeine, yohimbine. There are things in here that will help increase your appetite control. So obviously you're not getting hungry throughout the day. So these things like raspberry ketone, white kidney bean. There are also things that will help your stress levels and help you kind of be relaxed and chilled and even in a good mood. Things like turmeric, echinacea, ginseng. The only thing with that is some people will take this stuff and abuse this stuff, or take this stuff nonstop, where you should be cycling off. If you take something like this, go through the bottle, but then take a month or 2 months off and then come back to it. Because if you take something like this that helps you relax or be in a good mood, and then you don't have this anymore, guess what happens to that mood? You start getting a little irritable. So that's one thing to kind of keep in mind. There's also, like I said, the diuretics, and then there's a ton of stuff in here that will help with like enzymes, digestive enzymes. There's a ton of different enzymes in here, and things that help sugar stop, which I'm always kind of skeptical on that kind of stuff. But I have noticed, as far as definition, just being able to see more definition in the muscle fibers. I'm already pretty lean as it is, but this seems like it has helped. But I have also noticed that I need to get a lot more water in, simply because if this is flushing the water out, which it's supposed to be doing, I can get I'll get cramps in my calves a little more frequently when I'm doing this. So I do want to make sure, or you want to make sure, that you're getting more water. If you're at all interested, guys, check it out. Shred Matrix by MusclePharm. It is a fat burner, so start slow. Start maybe just 1 or 2 pills at a time. Get a feel for it. And I hope you like the review. I like the product, so I will catch you guys tomorrow when we're going to sit down and talk about some stuff. Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks.